Hi everyone, thanks for joining me here. So we're going to create script number 5 here. So for script number 5, it'll be a simple script that will create an archive of a file of a whole folder for backup purposes. So let's get started here. So first thing we want to do is we want to specify the environment here. So it'll be user in env. We'll specify it to be bash. And then we're going to specify a source and destination variable here. So it'll create a tar zzip file in the temp directory here. And then we'll actually also comment this here. So we'll create a directory if it doesn't exist. So then we'll create the archive file using tar command. Okay, so the reason we're putting this in is to keep it safe, so it doesn't overwrite the etc directory, the currently running etc directory, and just overrides the configuration change by extracting backup into the system directory itself. So that's why we're kind of decoupling that by using -c. So just for safety here. So after this is created, what we need to do is we need to just output that backup created, and then we'll just echo backup created in DST, and then we will save this. And then let's try to run this here. So we're going to do bash and then script 5 sh we're getting permission denied because we're running it as the regular user here. So let's run it as sudo here, sudo So it looks like it is created the file here, even though we are getting this error here. So let's look at our current folder here. So it will be stored in the actual temp directory if we do ls lath and then /tmp and then more. We should see the file here somewhere. Right here. So if we need to take a look at the content of the file, what you can do is we can do tar and then list verbosely inside the zip file. We need to also specify the file name here, and as you can see, we are seeing all these files archived. Okay, so I think we're good here. So we need to remove this file, sudo rm, and then we're going to remove tmp backup for our Python script here. Okay, so for the Python script, we need to specify the environment here. So we're going to just copy paste this. We're going to put Python 3. And then we will put import and then tar file, sys module, and os module. So the tar file module will create read-write to archive files, to tar archive files, and then sys will for accessing command line arguments, and then os is for file system path operations and directory creation. And then we'll need to specify the source directory. So we'll put in a command here. Source test tst, and then we'll use sys arguments and then 1 . So if argument is provided, like if user inputs a specific directory, then use that as the source directory. If not, it will default to /etc directory. And then for destination, it's going to be similar here. So I'll just copy paste this. So it'll be argument number 2, and then we will specify it to be this directory here. Directory and file name here, and then let's go to create destination dir if doesn't exist. So we'll ensure that by putting in os mkdir utility here. OS path dir name DST. And if the directory already exists, what will happen is it'll say that, oh, your directory already exists. So we don't want that error. So that's why we're putting in the exist OK equals exist OK equaled do not raise an error if the directory already exists, pretty much. And then we go to the next section here. So it'll open a tar file to be written to, and then the mode will be W. So write and compress with the zzip utility, and then it'll be as tar. And then what we need to do is we need to actually add things to the tar file. So it'll be tar.add and then source path, archive name, so the os.path.base. So this is to avoid absolute path extraction and extraction overriding the data in the current etc directory. After we do that, we double check if everything is okay, and then now we just need to simply print confirmation. Backup created at DST, and we save this. So we have to run it in sudo mode. see, the file should already be created still. So let's see here. If we do ls lath and then tmp and then we pipe it to less, here is the one. And then if we try to check the file itself here, so tar, and then we have to use tvzf and then tmp backup. So we're looking into the file itself. As you can see, these are the files that were included. Okay, so we're good to go here. So so this is a again, the script number 5. We are just doing a simple backup of a folder. We're creating an gzip archive, tar archive file, and then we are just making sure that extraction, when we are extracting things, it'll be safe. And we're just throwing an alert after it's done, and this is the Python version of that. Alright, thanks for joining here. For the next script, we'll work on something else, let me check what's coming up here. So for the next one, script number 6, we'll work on rsync. So how do we use rsync utility to create incremental backups? Alright, thanks for joining me here, and until next time, have a nice day.